just booting up Unity, but I just wanted to start on what I was going to be doing today. And I'm going to be focusing on doors, destroying doors. We're going to break some doors. Be a door smasher, or whatever it is. That's what we're going to do today. We are in that process. I do have a dog here. They just didn't want it to be in the nice spot, so you know, it is what it is. Thanks for joining, Button Mash. And yeah, I do that at the beginning of every stream. It's just what I do now. I like people to know when I'm starting, you know, because otherwise you get lulled into complacency, and you're sitting there watching a starting screen, and you won't even know. So this way, you know that I've started. And yeah, I get to show you Button Mash the first time what I'm doing. So I am making, as the title implies of my Twitch stream, an educational horror game. And so the idea here is that we're gonna make you should be able to load game. It should be fine. Yeah, it's fine, safe. There's basically a bunch of doors. I'm not gonna open that door because there's a monster in there. But basically, this door has an eye. I have to do the Morse code for I to open said door. So I tap it twice, and then I open, and then there's another eye. So I tap that. That's one, and then I open that one. Wow, there's a lot of eyes. Okay, there's an M. So M is this, right? So you match that, and then keep going, and you kind of explore, and then you try not to get killed by the monster. That I'm now in the process of making scarier and harder. And then I also have these chests. So they'll beep Morse code at you. So I think, yeah, that's gonna be T and N. So then I go open T and N. No? Was the last letter different? Oh no, it's T M N, I think. Open TMN. There we go. And so I got this. I got some little loot. And then eventually I'm going to use those things to craft things and stuff like that. But for the moment, that's kind of like the core loop of the game. And then, yeah, there's this monster. I'm working on this monster. And right now, he's like scares the shit out of you and kills you. But that's too easy, because you can like trap him in a room, and then he's just like useless. Like, he doesn't chase you around or anything. So what I'm going to be doing is giving him this ability that he's going to be able to break down doors, right? So he's going to be able to, initially when he spawns in, he's going to destroy some doors around him, is the kind of idea. And I'm going to like take this room that he starts in, and he's going to like smash a few rooms open so that he has a kind of like an area to roam instead of just like one room. And then as well, when he finds you, he's going to, if you close a door in his face, he's going to break those doors. Yeah. No worries, Polygon. I'm doing all right. I guess you can't hear me, but I was about to say then, let me know when you're ready, but then also you would not have heard me say that either. So, you know, oh well. Yeah, I made a lot of improvements yesterday on his vision. I realized that he used to actually see from his feet. Like, I was drawing the sight lines from his feet, and that was allowing him to do some weird things where he could like somehow see you underneath the floor, because I think his like sight line was like basically, you know, like here, and like it was somehow like going through some of the colliders and not properly respecting that. So now he should be able to see you when he actually should be able to see you. And I also changed, I think, his kill box to be a little bit smaller, so it's not so ridiculous. So you see the red one is his kill box. This yellow thing with the arrows is how far he can see. And then the blue one is his kind of peripheral vision zone. So right now, obviously, if you're in this yellow box, but you're on this side of him, he won't be able to see you. But if you're anywhere in this blue box, he will see you. Because, like, there's only so physically close to a person you can get without them being like, what is that around me, right? So that's kind of what that represents. I noticed the little yellow lines don't actually go all the way to the end anymore. It's kind of funny. I wonder why that is. Well, I guess we can find out, and then we can look at it together. And then break doors. Doors will be broken today. That is the first and foremost thing to happen here. Oh, it's not actually enemy. Oh, sorry. Silly me. It's called Navigation Agent. Because that's what I called this thing. Okay. Here's a little Gizmo's drawing thing down here. I should check. Yeah, so this. Is that maybe one? So it's drawing from a different position, but the sphere that's yellow should be drawn from this position. Can I rotate this at all? Didn't give me any options. I don't think it is. No. Okay. So the problem is basically that it's a sphere, right? And it's just drawing as a sphere at a specific location, whereas these lines have a little bit of an angle because his eye is like a little bit either up or down. I can't remember which one, but I think it's down, right? So it's a little bit down. So even if I draw the line completely there, the horizontal line for the sphere is like right here. So yeah. Yeah, well, it doesn't really matter. It's like, this is just a debug thing for me to kind of judge, kind of on some level, where his eye line is. So, it does the job. Why is none of these meshes working? Yeah, because this should not be coming up as nav meshable walkable. It's literally a hole in the ground. Is he actually gonna walk on it? Oh, you silly little enemy. Okay, I keep getting distracted from probably what I should do, but that is really bad. If that's the case. Oh god. I don't know why there's like some meshes that if I click on in the game, it really slows down. Yeah. So all of these are static. But Oh, they don't even have colliders. Okay. Let's go fix these rooms up a little bit. Here we go. 2. It's already too warm. Okay. So we have in this area, these are my tile sets. These are the things that repeat here. Now, I'm pretty sure when I made this one, the floor. Right. Okay, because I made the floor separate, and then this is the collider for the floor. The collider for the floor is all over. Okay, well, that's kind of funny. Like, I bet nobody walked through here, but you could actually have technically just walked right across this gap right now. That's funny. Okay, so let's just make some pieces of floor, I guess. So it's gonna have to be a lot smaller. So X is not gonna be even 12, right? It's gonna be like 10 or something. Let's get the local lock-in. Second lock. Okay. So let's get that into perspective here. Floor. Okay. What's the perspective? Okay, maybe. Lock that. Let's see. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. So then I take that one. I'm gonna do this one that I just had here. I'm gonna take this guy, duplicate him, just put him at negative this, or -7, and then he's good. And then I just need pieces to fill in these sides. Then these are 10 by 10, or 10 here. So then this would have had to be, I mean, this is probably just 4, right? Is there a gap fill? Okay, and then I just need to make the height obviously not as big. So it's just like position kind of in the middle there. I'm gonna guess 8. That's, yeah, there we go. Okay, 8, sweet. Guessed right. And then duplicate, throw that over there, and now we got a floor. And then now I still need to make railings. I'll duplicate one of these and call it railing. I am somewhat reconsidering whether or not I should be doing this whole thing with whatchamacallits, having separate colliders for everything. I just got annoyed because like the colliders for a lot of these things in this, well, you know, I'll just throw the colliders on the railings. At least for the railings. I just got annoyed before because they have colliders here, but these are like, if I were to go into the scene through for a second. I know, those are the right ones, right? What? So I actually do have colliders here. Weird. Weird that those weren't counted as blocking. I wonder if I should have to like mark these as walls. Is there a gap one? Oh, there's a, right, okay. So these 4. I'll just mark them as walls. I forget what that actually does. I just know I have a wall layer called walls, and I do that. And I think as well this wasn't working nicely. Alright, I need to save this one and then actually go over to that prefab to edit it. But it also was not seemingly getting nice results. I'm not going to do anything with the doors, but I'll do all of these and I'll mark them as wall. Yes, huge children. And then for the door, I didn't want to do that because it has some weird other stuff. More importantly, it has like a... I think it has a collider somewhere. Is it on... So I can see there's a collider here, right? There's a big collider there. I'm just trying to figure out where that collider's from. I'm not seeing it anywhere there. That's the weirder part. Yeah, and it's like... I don't think it would be any of those. I don't understand where this oh, literally right there. Okay. This is a trigger, but I'm just gonna remove it. It's distracting to me. And then the rest, I guess I can mark as wall. It should be okay. I don't really know what, if anything, that does, but hey, let's see if that makes a difference in the nav meshing. I don't think I have. No. Okay, yeah. I create the root at one time. Okay. So let's see. I go play. Where did I put my console? I'm gonna put my console down here. Okay, so nothing I think I care over here. Load game. Okay, and then I just need to look in the scene view. Okay, yeah, that one's actually respecting those now, and then yeah, there we go. That's a gap there too. Okay. And just to verify, he can still walk through. Yep. Okay. Sweet. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed. Okay, now break doors. Now we go break door. Door go break. Break your door. So just to figure out how I'm going to do that, I need to be going into these sci-fi doors, right? So pretty integral to how this whole thing works is that I have a system, these door toggles that get opened and controlled by Morse code. So these things have this little thing called door toggle, which when they get called by this thing, it toggles, well, I guess this guy, which then calls both of these guys to open and close. So that's how that one works. Gate open. Yeah, and then I still eventually have to make a different sound when they open, but that's somewhat separate. The main thing I need to try to figure out is how do I want Because breaking doors, there's two kind of components to it, right? I mean, there's probably more, but at least in my mind. So, first, there's the visual aspect of it, like showing destroyed, but then there's also the stop you from ever opening the door again functionality, right? And to that degree, I'm trying to figure out what I actually stop. Oh, hey, Polly. I'm good. I'm breaking doors today. That's my goal, is to go and make these doors breakable so that my monster can break them and then be more scary. That's the plan. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what part of, because to get, I guess, to fill you in. So I have a permission system, which basically acts as a way of, via this Morse code term, so many levels of this. I have a Morse code terminal that at the beginning of the game gets a code that it wants, and then you have to type that in. But it doesn't actually know what it does besides activate something else, right? So it activates this create code for permission, which is up here. Actually, no, it doesn't even do that. It activates this thing. So a long time ago, I used to make this thing where, like, once you enter the code here, you would get a code back, like in the terminal on the top left, and you'd have to go back to a console and then enter in that code, and then you'd be granted a permission to be using that door, and you could, like, at will open that door. But that was really clunky. Like, it was just like you'd go back and forth, and it's just like, I didn't like it. So this thing basically does nothing now except for just instantly give you the permission. It does do some other things in that, like, later on now you can just, like, get the permission and hold on to it after you've entered in the door. So you'll hold on to it for a little while, but effectively this just, for the most part, just passes it on to this permission. And when I then enter the code, basically everything that's in this on initiate happens. And I need to make sure that when I break the door, that this permission no longer is able to function, basically. So I feel like this is probably the better spot to break it, because in addition to just the door opening, I don't want the sounds to be playing when it happens. What am I setting active? Initiate. Set active on initiate. Oh, I'm setting the right. This is also, like, there's little, like, path navigation things that I turn on and off from here. So that I need to be tracking as well. But basically, yeah, this would be the way to break it. I would need to do something to permission so that it is gone, or it no longer will accept anything, and then probably also do something where it opens them or something like that. I'm wondering if I should just make that, like, in permission, or if I should just make it permission is disableable and do the rest in something else. So this is a base initiator. I don't think it has state. On initiate, it just does this. Doesn't even care what the action type is, really. Yep. I don't even have an ability to remove the permission from my permission manager. Do I? I don't think I do. That part I think I always want to do. I'm wondering. I forget. So base initiator is just a base initiate. So I can actually technically have this not be stateless. I just need to override it in permission. And then, you know, do that. Shouldn't blow my nose for a second. I will spare you from that though. 1 second. Okay. So I don't know why I'm using these random things here. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I think the easiest way to do this would be to have this thing have a state, and then be able to like block it from being used if it got set to inactive. Let me just check. Yeah, so this would be good to call. So, what am I doing here? Yeah, so the first step would be we're breaking doors is what we're doing. Like the monster's gonna break them and then they're no longer openable, or no, they're no longer closable, is what they're gonna be doing. So override. Yeah, it'll make him that he's actually kind of like a threat, you know? So his initial state is, I'm always going to set it to be active, I think. I'm going to guess I can make it a public bool. Starts active. Bools. True. We're going to do this. Otherwise, that. Okay, and then so yeah, I think in that way I'm gonna make it so that this thing just can be inactive and not do anything, and then I'm gonna have another component that'll activate when I want to break it, and that will be the thing that does all that stuff, because I don't want this thing kind of muddied up with having to have something that also tracks when it gets set inactive, because typically that's just what the initiate system does here. And I kind of like it like that. So let's just check here. So initiate, execute, action type. All right. And I'm just completely overriding it. It doesn't actually do any of the other stuff. No, right, because base initiate. Okay, so when I call initiate on this thing, I will set an action type. It'll have initiate with action type, which doesn't matter. If it's stateless, it'll take that action type, and then if it's not stateless, it will take that action type and actually apply it. Which I might now have made this a little complicated because it's going to have stateless, but I actually don't want these initiate things to actually play a role in it. Interesting. Yeah, thanks. I just want to check. Okay, so when I initiate, let me create this code. So there's two parts where I can actually call the, right? I just call initiate, I call toggle. Kind of makes sense from these guys' perspective. Sure, yeah. Let me remember. There we go. Is that big enough now, or you want it bigger? Sweet. Okay. Yeah. So I'm getting into. There's an overlap of function here. I was using the initiate system before in permissions to activate a bunch of other things. But now I want permission to also have a layer in that it will be able to be disabled and not take any more levels. So what I may want to do, well, no, so probably what I need to do is separate the calling of actions from its now initiatable function. So I'm just checking on that. So basically I would need to change this call to a different method that calls the old thing. I think that's probably better. Yeah. Okay, so then I need to go into this one. I need to go into what I just did there. Okay. I need to go to permission manager and just verify that that's going to be okay there. So in his land, right? So I also go call initiate, which is fine. I can just call a different function here. So what I want to do here is, yeah, okay, so I'm going to make a separate method. I'm going to go public void use permission. as the initiate type and all that fun stuff. And then that's going to actually call this stuff. On the right. Wanted to preserve initiator function, but in a separate method. Okay. Then all I have to do now is in these spots. I just want to check this one used anywhere else. Oh, nope. Okay. And then in here, I do that. And then that should be that for that. And then this no longer does the base initiate part. This initiations left is kind of not going to work anymore. Well, okay. Oh my god. Go to base initiate. Yeah, I can always call it. Okay. Yeah. So I basically go in permission plus plus. It happens in base flow. So basically this used to be doing this, but now I'm going to be doing this, and then this will actually turn it on and off. And so the way that I want to do that is say if use permission, or no, if state equals inactive, we're going to return. So we're not going to do anything. And so now this thing can be deactivated, and therefore it does all that stuff. And then I'm going to take this in some concepts, but instead of this, I'm going to be checking if the if my state equals inactive now. Then I'm going to remove the permission. So if it was like added as a permission to my slots, and then the beast destroys it, it should get removed because it's no longer going to do anything. And then it won't do anything as well. So that's kind of a little bit of overkill, but I guess this is also for codes, right? So if I send the codes, it's just not going to do anything. I think that manages to stop it from doing anything that I don't want it to do. And then recompile. I actually may be able to do the rest with just my components that I have. Well, we'll see. So again, this guy, start active, open door. Now I'm gonna make an empty object here called door break. Okay, so there's one other component here that I might be missing, and that's like I can make a thing that has a group that can activate reactor group, right? And that I can in here I would go set active for the doors, right? I would just drag the doors in there. I would set inactive for my permission group or for my permissions. And then if I called that, it would open it, it would disable the permissions. But how do I call this is the next question. And so that I might need a script for. With some relationship to something here. Or something that's findable from the monster. So I feel like this does just break the door, right? Like it opens the room and does that. Now, of course, I still need to make, I probably need to actually make it something different where I like completely disable these two doors and have like a broken version of them. Because obviously if they're just open, they look open. They don't look broken. So I do need to do that. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but I do need to do that. Just trying to think about that. I guess let's first just, okay, I want to first save that. I can actually manually activate the door break in games. I'm gonna just test what that looks like when I go in game. Just make sure that the permission doesn't activate part works, and then we'll do the next part. Load game. Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, I'd probably make it so that I would, yeah, I would spawn in a different pair of doors. I would just swap them out. Well, I probably need to make some sort of animation as well in which the doors get destroyed. Um, so, I don't know. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna save it pretty easily. It should be fine. I just need to save a bool, basically, for it. Okay, so I hate this thing sometimes. It, like, just clicking on the wrong thing in the scene. Sometimes very detrimental. Like, I don't know why my inspector lags like that. Okay, so I'm gonna activate this. Right, so effectively now this door should be broken. Right, so I do this, nothing happens. Right, so obviously, you know, it's doesn't look broken, but this is technically a broken door. Um, BFAB. Yeah, I probably like need to like twist it a little bit. Like, okay, if I just go into here, for example. Um, like at the very least, I kind of probably want to take. Come on, don't take forever. I think there must be something on these like materials of these doors that like makes them very weird when I select them in game. Um, um, what's that can't be right. These doors can't be static. That's ludicrous. I open these doors all the time. They can't. Yes, change children. Okay. I don't know, like one of them having like that, and then it's the other one being like the other way or something, and then push it in a little bit or something like that. It's like I don't know. Maybe less rotation maybe on that one, but right. Just basically have a version like that. Um, and then yeah, I could do some sparks. Sparks are easy. Um, again, I want to know like why does my computer freeze like this each time I click on like this? Why was this? What were you doing that took like so long? I wish this was a little bit more useful. That would be cool. Um, I guess what like everything else is. Oh wait, is it this editor loop? Okay. GeoTween doing it. Oh no, but Guillotine wasn't actually doing that much that time. You can see it was dipped. Oh no, it did. Okay, no. It was definitely there. So why is Guillotine lagging up my editor so much? I supposedly have a lot of clues. I mean, not a lot, but like a couple. Mm-hmm. I don't know why that was. Why any of that would have caused any problems there, but weird. Anyways, I think yeah, if I do that, I come across the door, looks like that, has some sparks in it, I'm gonna know it's broken. Yeah, eventually I might take you up on that. I think for now that I probably can just get away with this. The main thing, like, so I was just about to say, the main thing that I'm concerned about is how do I get it from, you know, this door to this door, right? So, thanks, Paul. I do appreciate that. I would want to definitely have something nicer than this, probably eventually. Basically, I have to have like an animation that does this. I might also say so. Okay, so this is the stages that I'm here. Once the monster, so say I close this door on the monster, right? He's coming in at me. He reaches the door. Probably programmatically, as soon as he touches that door or like he's decided to break it, I should qualify it as broken. In the sense that I should turn off the permissions. So the last thing I want the player to be doing is while he's opening it, like smashing this door, for some reason he decides, oh, I'm gonna open the door too now, and then stop him like from doing the animation or something screws up that way. Especially with the toggle on and off. I think that probably makes for a bad user flow. So I'm probably just going to stop the permission slot right away there, but I'm not going to instantly open it. Instead, what I should do is I should trigger an animation of the doors, right? And then, yeah, as soon as it's being broken, yeah. And so then there's an animation of like, smashies. The other part is like, to a degree, I probably want it to be showing like it's being destroyed, but not showing much through it until it's been fully destroyed, in some sense. Because otherwise I have to animate like the monster behind it. And that might get more goofy. Because I definitely will not do him well enough to like obviously the coolest way would be like him like grabbing it and you see his like face coming through as it opens. But yeah, I need to like, okay, so let's, if I was going to go into here, and just like brainstorm this one. So what would be the initial this whole laggy shenanigans again? Yeah. I would have to make the dented model then. Which I'm sure for you is like not that much, but I have not opened Maya in a very long time. I don't even know, like, okay, what the mesh filter. Okay. Sure. Let me just find what this door is. God, it's so laggy when you look at these models. I don't know why. Door 01. Okay. Yeah, I could copy it. Let me just go explore. Just need to like the FBX file, right? On your side, I think, or is there other things you would need? Boom. It's door 01. All right, there you go. See how that works. I think I just want to check while you're looking at that. Is thanks a lot, Polly, though, for that. That will make it a lot better, I think. I guess ideally I'd want it like there's not too much to ask. There's like an initial dent, there's very dented, and then there's destroyed. Right? There'd be like 3 stages of the door. There may be the other ones I can do with just positional, but like I don't know. Awesome. It is very much appreciated. What was I thinking of? I was thinking, okay. The other thing I was thinking is something about these Dewtweens just sticking around for a while has me worried that set auto kill. See if that works. So I feel like DeoTween having that many tweens seems suspicious to me. So I really only use it for like this. Are they? They looked pretty though. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised with that part. Okay. What's I gonna do? Just gonna see if that like lowered the thing that I just did lowered the DeoTween count. Okay. What's this? All 62. I kill. I guess somewhere in my UI. Okay, now those ones go away. I just feel like there's like 62 of them that just kind of start, just hang around for all of a turn, but whatever. I guess while he's doing that though, I can kind of figure out. So the way the door break would work is effectively I probably need to make now a full component for that. So I need to make a new script. Make a scripty script that is going to do that. So it'll start the thing. It'll instantly disable the permission on the beginning. It'll stage an animation, it'll delay, it'll do another thing, and then it'll delay, and then it'll do another thing, and then at the very end, that's when it's opened, I guess. Yeah, okay. So it is kind of an initiator system. It's going to be somewhat more like an initiator. So I'm going to create C# script. I'm going to call this door break. Door break. Door break. Initiator. Do that this way. Alrighty. Door break initiator. But it's actually not going to be an initiator. But we'll get there. So it is going to be a base initiate, I think. But do I even want that? I feel like no. It's not even going to be that. It's just going to be a mono behavior. So this is going to be like an action in that sense. Why can I not tab anymore? Okay. Oh, what? Oh. Throwing stuff over there for some reason. Okay. Yeah, I still can't use tab. Flip. Can I type things? Okay, I can type things. Okay, now I can do... Tab seems to do weird things right now. So we'll see if the formatting can fix what I'm writing. Okay, so public door break initiator. What am I doing? Okay, so there's going to be some base initiates that I'm going to call. On start break. Actually, what I could do is I could make public. What happens when why is like tab now being consumed as an action? I can no longer do tab. It like, I don't understand. Public. Class. Door break stage, right? And so in a door break stage, we're gonna have to initiate, and then we're gonna have a public low delay. 0 by default. So if it has no delay, it has no delay. But then this guy will have is just a series of door break stages. That I can define in the editor. And then hey, Metalingus, thanks for eating the biscuit. And showing that you're here. Okay, so right, so we have door stages. We're gonna, all right, this should actually be an array of door stages. And then essentially the flow needs to be enemy finds this thing. Enemy then walks over to this thing, and then initiates a smash, action. And then that's when this door break stages happen. They have delay, they do a thing, then they delay, and then they do a thing, and then they keep going until all of this is done. And then they'll tell the enemy, hey, you've broken through the door. Do that. I will be honest, I don't know if I know who Danny Arcadia is. Give it a quick Google. I'll be truthful, I'm not like the actress or the game developer. There's a lot of Danny Arcade. Like, I'm very confused when I'm looking this up. Like on Twitch or on YouTube. When I Googled it, it didn't. It was like survival revival games, maybe? Like this guy? I don't know. I mean, maybe this is like not his main channel because he has like one follower here. But oh, okay. Is he on Twitch as well? I searched up this and I went to images and that was a mistake. So okay, no, survival revival games. This is probably his YouTube. There we go. This seems more legitimate. Oh, cool. Cool little stuff, yeah. I obviously didn't know about him before, but you know, subscribe to him. Get on check out when he posts some videos. I think that's like a weird website, Odyssey or something. I don't know. I have no idea what that is. So that's probably why he had one follower there, because I don't even know that website. But yeah, he definitely had more followers on YouTube, or subscribers on YouTube. Yeah, I'll give him a check out. Lake Heaven. Is that on Steam? Yeah. Why is it that Twitch, instead of letting me copy and paste something, is just like, being annoying. Steam. Oh, Lake Heaven Paralysis. It's actually out. Cool. Yeah, I can definitely see he's very much a fan of the old PS1 style graphics. That's cool. Okay, so now public void. Yeah. It's actually it's funny, like, it's funny how more eerie a game can be when you kind of tone down the graphics to that level. Like a very early version of my game, I was having like I used a heavy pixelization shader just because I didn't really have good art. So instead of making good art, I just made everything pixelated and said like, oh, that's my aesthetic. It worked pretty well. Obviously now I got a nice asset that visually shows some cool stuff, but you know, it works. So I'll go system dot action on complete. It's like short hike approach. Never heard of the short hike approach. It's like just the concept of like a very short horror game kind of feel, like it's like a small contained thing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you can do a lot with horror and like short horror experiences in games, pretty well, and probably make that fairly profitable in the sense that like you're not taking too long on any particular thing, but you can kind of give a small little experience to somebody in a quick little package. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna just. I don't know why my tab is now just like not working. I just don't know what. It obviously does something, like it's registering input, but it's just not like. It's not wanting to actually do what it should be doing. Right. Oh, God. Handle break door. I guess though, I only guess I don't know if you've been watching for a while, but if you know what my game is about or not, I can give you a rundown of that. I always forget, like, because I'm so in this mindset of making things, I forget when people come in, they don't know, like, what the hell I'm doing. So let me know. I guess actually I do want to make this a base initiate, but not for the reason that, like, I think maybe people think. I basically want this to just not allow break doors if my state equals inactive. And return. And then I need to make the initial state. Why does tab want to do this? It's like one of these most infuriating things. Yeah, I feel like probably one of my most common phrases when I'm developing that I don't consciously even really say. It's just like, what am I doing right now? Like, I say that a lot. Sure, that's awesome, Polly. Hopefully I will have something ready in that aspect. Okay. Okay, so handle, break door. So basically this is going to be a for each loop of every door, break stage, door break stage in door break stages. And we're gonna go, and do what? I have more water over here. Just more water. Okay. So right, okay, and then I'm gonna go yield turn new Wait 4 seconds. Door break stage dot delay. I guess I don't even want to do this though if it's 0. So if it's greater than 0, we'll do this. Otherwise, we're gonna go and call door break stage dot to initiate. Did I add a? I don't think I added a function there. Okay. Because I think base initiator. Oh, execute. Okay, that's what it's called. No? Base initiate to initiate. Oh, wait, no, wait. Right, okay. Initiate action, not initiates. And then I can call execute on the whole list. And I think it can be toggle, right? I think it's... Most of these should be just defined, so... Toggle will be fine. Okay. And so it'll loop that, and it'll do a bunch of delays. And then at the end here, it's going to set its own state to be equal to inactive, so that it no longer will do anything else. Well, maybe I should be calling initiate on itself with inactive. That's probably how I intended this to work, instead of calling itself. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Let's take a look at these. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Let's just trying to find a place to put this. Let's create another folder for art. I guess I gotta actually physically download them into the downloads. And then okay. So and I guess just to confirm, I probably only need to swap the wings, right? Were those the only things you changed? Or did you change anything else? I know there's so many parts on this thing. Where do I do this in a second? Yes. I'll just throw them in and then there's door 1 and door 2. And then score 0, 1. Yeah. So then let's go. Let's see some denting. Okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Let's see. So like there's the wing 1 and wing 3. Oh no, there's multiple pieces. Ooh. Cube. Cube. Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't have Twitch up anymore. Okay. So I'm just reading all your messages, but there's wing. Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate that it's got a lot of weirdness to it under the hood. Got one of these things that I can't as a as someone that doesn't really know that much about, like, I know enough to talk to people about it, but I definitely don't know like how to tell good ones from bad ones. So okay, so the only thing is, I guess, could I go to materials and then, because this thing, or do they just probably manually imported all the materials after? That makes this a lot more annoying. So I could go into here. I could basically go into your art folder again and then take like the wing 03, drag it in here, and oh, it's a little tiny door. It's a little tiny door. Okay, so let's make sure their scales are right. That's the problem, right? So I remember scale factor. So this is a 1 scale factor here. So I guess the door underscore 01 has this thing. No, it's 1. Convert files. Okay, what's different about this thing's import than what we did in here? I feel like those shouldn't matter. I thought if anything it should be the scale factor, but the scale factor is the same. Oh. Okay. Yeah, no. I just saw a check mark, and I thought the check mark would do the same thing. Okay, so convert units. Or if okay, so if that's the case, I just need to scale this up by 100, right? And then hit that apply button. Bam. Woo. Oh no, because of the labels. Everything starts Z fighting there. There's definitely a hole there. But that might be because like I didn't import all of these things. I just kind of imported one of them. Although I do see just holes here. It's weird because like even on the like non thingy here, think I should be ticking off any of these settings here. It's kind of crazy that actually some of these materials managed to find their way back there to this thing. Let's see if I can get the material port view. Okay, let's see if that works over here. All right, okay, so that actually did apply to that one. So let's just do both of them then. Oh, wait, was this always locked? Oh, okay, well. Materials, oh. What did I just do then? I think I literally don't know what I just did. I guess I could just drag and drop them here. I would just have to know what the material is. Mean white WS. That one basically. I guess. I would go here. I would go lock. I would go this. Yeah. Oh, so change the optimization. Okay, so I don't even know which one I'm changing anymore though. Let's do it for both of them. I thought I had all three doors out here. Oh. He's grown a little bit. Still got holes though. Why? Why do you want to be a holy boy? You should come be with me in my pit of despair and hell, you know? Don't need to be holy. Just need to be a door that has no holes in it. Yeah. Yeah, I do know the concept of Engons and how they're bad and stuff like that. Alright, thanks. Yeah, we'll just leave those guys to be there for a moment, and then I can think about this coding thing a little bit more. Actually, I probably want to call this almost like right here. So I just don't want it to happen at all after I start breaking this door. And then, so I've broken the door. Incomplete. Not invoke. Hey, lady. How's it going? Eating the biscuits? Maddie, do you want some treats? Do you want to come join us? Gotta go up there. Alright. Up. There we go. What a good boy. She used to love being up here, and now she's like, oh god. You got that one on me, Polly. So I wasn't looking. I wasn't ready. Alright. Okay. Right, so I was doing this. It'll initiate, it does stuff, and breaks everything. And I think I could probably get something working even before I get to polygons change. I can probably, with that, just at least start to iterate on this. So I'm gonna move. Yeah, I mean, if it's taking too much time, don't worry about it. I can always integrate it in another day too, right? Like,
I guess you got girly.
much a good girly.
Yeah. Very nice and comfy bed, eh?
Okay.
What a good girly.
Right. So the door break. I have this. Did I not recompile? I thought I did. I did not save. That's probably the problem then.
Yeah, you're a good girl.
Okay. Well, she's gone. All right. Okay. Actually, no, I know what's wrong. Is this needs to be a good old little. Oh, you tab. Why do you do this to me? This has to be a system dot serializable. Otherwise, it doesn't know that it can exist in Unity's good graces. Okay, let's try this. New damage door 1. Yeah, that was the one that you just sent me. Okay. Boom. Okay. Just gotta do a little reloading. Why you leave your bed? It's so comfy up there. I have to now pet you down here. It's just so much less convenient.
Up. Up. Good girl. Yeah.
Okay, so I got that working. I need to get this. Not sure I can do the signs or labels easily. Yeah, no worries. Okay, let's just take a quick look at that. And the dog's gone again. She just wants to, I think, sit in the bed that's lower down. Okay. Right, so I got out of there just so I could. Is it this one? Yeah, this is the one. Now, again, we want to do that. Should I still do the optimized mesh? Nothing. I'm gonna assume yes, and then. Oh, okay. Well. Sure. I don't know. Then I'm gonna go this. Then I'm gonna go boom. Okay. Yep. And then. I really do wish I could get the materials to work. Probably a mistake to try this, but beautiful like light blue. And then labels. I think these are called just labels. Decals. I don't know which one. It's a decal, but yeah, no, it doesn't even. Seems to apply it right. Or is decal like the white blue one? Oh, decal is probably the white blue one. And then, yeah, and then this props 01 OS. Okay. Is the thing I need to do the thing. Okay, so props. Let's just copy that and then. No, I don't really even use the labels. I do TextMesh Pro for those. I think the labels are probably these, right? Or is this decals? No, signs. Did I not import that? Okay. Weird. Oh, dark metal. Maybe that's what it should be instead. Dark metal, this. No, it was not that. I feel like it's just not, like, this decal seems to be too many things. It's doing both this and this, so that's probably why it's just. So if I do the other one. It does the whole time. Oh well. Probably just one of those things. But it doesn't really matter. The main thing that it matters is seeing if actually the these pieces that get changed, if I take their mesh and throw them on the old one, will it look at all nice? So that one. Does seem to go well, but it's the other wing I think that matters the most. Yeah, so the wing. But does this house have a wing? No. So then in this guy, the wing 0 and this. So Although I just wait, wings 0. Oh, it's just the other side, right? So yeah, so both of these. Wing 03, and then wing 01, right? That definitely looks beaten up, and I can still see the textures. This one obviously is not forming well the sign lines, which, yeah, I don't think those were changed. So, yeah. Sure. Like the. Let me see. Okay. For which materials, I guess. Because all the ones that were used in. Is it just. It's like this material, right? Where's. Why am I not able to? Am I blind here? Or is like surface options not showing texture? Oh, the vertical trim. Okay. That should hopefully be easier to identify. This thing. Okay. Oh my god. Window. There you go. Like that thing? Oh no, that thing. Okay, never mind. I just sent you the wrong thing. So pay no attention to that. This guy. He's the same thing, isn't he? There's this weird thing with this surface options where there's a detail mask. Is that how they do this? Do they not actually have like? Yeah, because they let you like change all the colors of everything. So I think this might actually be the thing that does it. Right, because they let you like in the material, you can actually like change the colors of all the parts. So they don't actually provide that in like a basic texture. It's all as a detail mask, I guess. Sweet, thanks. Handle door break. Okay. Okay, so now just come back to my sci-fi door though. Door break. Yes, okay, so door break stages. So first stage of this has no delay. Let's go to initialize. it's going to set inactive the permission door. So that's step one. Step two. Just trying to think. So, obviously have these doors, which probably is going to be making break. But I could. I mean, eventually, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to do like an initiate thing that can swap some assets in, which is not too bad. But then, so I disable it, and then I heard like a crashy noise. Like something trying to break something. No. These I think they're going to be not what I want. So I'm going to look at it. That's the one we know and love. I want more like a monster smashy smash, you know? These are not going to be what I want. I will. Let's go look up. Yeah, there's also like 1,001 free sounds. Where's free sound? Maybe the other one was deprecated because I think I searched here before and I got something. Because there's a lot of Creative Commons stuff. Metal. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Creative Commons. Um, door smash. I don't know. It's not bad. No. Ooh. Um. Rack. I don't know. Heavy metal impact. That's better. These are. That's kind of horrifying. It's maybe a little slow, but it's okay, Maddie. Yeah, I can just. Gonna see a few. Dogs barking outside, getting my. Ooh. That. Maybe not as metallic, but I like that one. Okay, so let's see. I have 3 sounds. Right. I think I do like this one more. Alright. I need to log in. Just give me a second. Download sound. Door smash. Okay, and then I need to write it into my audio. Door smash. Right. Is this really though like 4.8 megs? Okay, imported size is much smaller though. You can click it first. That's good. So I was thinking like 4.8 megs for a single sound file this short. It's kind of a lot, but oh well. It should be fine now. Yeah, no problem. It's all okay. So, right, door break. Okay, so I'm gonna have a audio source here. It's gonna have the door smash on it. It is not gonna put on awake. But I will have right, and then I need to have the a component play sound. Yeah, and then we're gonna go and drag that in here. Doesn't matter. Sound. So that'll play, and then it'll also do that. And then what I'll do for now is another one of these. Right, so not in here. I'm gonna add another one of these, which I'm gonna delete this element. Just have the sound. So I'm gonna play that. So I'm gonna go boom, boom. Could you get 3 seconds? Maybe we'll go like 1.5 and 1.5, and then I am going to boom, 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 doors are open. So for now, just to test this out, I want to put in the door group, force it active. There we go. Okay. And so then what I need to do as well is drag a few more things in the store state tracker. There we go. So now all those things should be tracked. Oh, I actually do need to door break. 1 second. Lock that. Click on here, go to inspector. And need the door break to actually set active this as well. Yeah. Because that'll allow the monster to actually walk through it again. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's just see how that looks when I now take that and I go out and Oh, hey, thanks, man. It's been a few weeks, I think, that I got it, but it's been fun making emotes and stuff and doing stuff. It's kind of funny though, because like I got affiliate and then I tried out the ads for like one day and I could not deal with it. I have been pretty good. I don't know like when the last time you were here was, but like I got the, maybe you could tell me what you last remember. But I ran a playtest through my Discord, and then got some good feedback there for just like Morse code mechanics are pretty good now, I think. And so I've been focusing on getting that like the macro loop of what you're doing kind of in the context of the full game going. So you know, I have these chests and everything. And what I'm trying to do now is I have the monster over there, but I want to have him have a mechanic where he can break the doors. And so I want him to be able to smash doors open. And so now I'm investigating what that looks like in this context. So if I go here, I click on this door. Game lags a little bit because it always was. When I click on the door. Thanks, yeah. Are you in the Discord? Have you checked? If you want, I can give you the link there to check out the game because the demo's still there. Guess I might as well just post it there for anyone here. Okay, there you go. There's, yeah, okay, so you are. Okay, but anyways, yeah, you should check out the demo then. It's got most of what's in here right now, besides this enemy stuff that I've been working on, but yeah, because yeah, the demo got the Morse code stuff, I think, in a good spot, and now I'm just trying to improve it so that there's an actual game, right? Like right now, you're like walking around in random rooms, opening doors and opening some chests to get things. But those chests don't do anything, and the monster isn't really that present or scary or anything. So, yeah. So I want to see. Okay, if I activate this. Right. Okay. The initiate doesn't do anything here. It's only the action. Okay, so I need to make this something I can call. I want to test this. I mean, I can do that. It's not that hard. Public void stuff. Let's just check. How's the college going though? Was it I never know when exam seasons are. They always seem to happen at the weirdest times to me. And so like people say like, oh, I was just going through exams. I'm like, oh, that does what? Why at this time? So I don't know if it was for you as well, but that's what was busy, or you know, I'm also now at this new time, so have that different too. I found out like so you got some good time between those two then. That's quite a lot of time. Context menus. What? Do I have to actually? I do actually have to do this. Okay. Just add a little option so I can call this. I changed my sleep schedule. So now I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, or 4 in the morning, and I fall asleep at like 8-ish. And I don't know, it's been going pretty well. I feel like the interesting thing I feel about so many people's days, or my day was before, is that you would go through the entire day just wanting to get to that end point where you can just relax and do whatever you want. And it kind of made the whole rest of the day drag because, like, you know, you're like, you're just kind of waiting for these things to go by. It's just gonna take your time doing all this other stuff. And especially like when I have my time with my kid, like I found myself just like sitting there being like, oh, I want to get like to coding and doing all these other things for my stream and stuff, right? And so I wouldn't be like as present. So what we did is now I wake up at 4 and I spend 3-ish hours before he wakes up doing all the fun stuff, doing all the cool streaming things, and then the rest of the day is doing like hanging out with the kid and also work, right? So then like basically as soon as I put the kid down or my wife puts the kid down, we go to sleep. And then I'm actually like excited to wake up in the morning because the first thing I get to do in the morning is the fun thing, right? So you're not like dragging yourself out of bed because like, oh, I gotta go to get the kid, get to work, all these crappy, or the kid's not crappy, but the work is good, but it's not like, you know, it's work. If I didn't have to do it, I wouldn't do it. Or if I didn't get paid to do it, I wouldn't do it. But like you actually like, wake up more excited because like the thing you get to do in the morning is the fun thing, right? So I just have felt way less tired in the mornings because the thing I want to do in the morning is the fun thing, right? So you don't like sleep in or do all any of those weird things, right? Also, the temptation to stay up isn't there as well, right? Like, because like if you're at night and you're doing something fun, it's really easy to be like, just a couple more minutes, just like 30 more minutes, just an extra hour, and then you're like at midnight and like really tired in the morning, and it sucks. Whereas if the fun thing happens after you sleep, you actually get excited to just get to sleep early because, you know, the fun thing is when you get to wake up in the morning. So, I don't know. I've been liking it so far. It's only been like, though, 4 days, so you never know. I'm sure as well, it probably does not work well for people that are social people. Haha. Because, you know, having nothing happen else at 8 probably doesn't work very well, but you know, works well for me. So, but that breaking door actually worked pretty well. Nice to kind of tuck it through, but let's break another door. This door, you shall be broken. It has been deemed so. If the game will not lag for long enough. No? Okay, 1 second. Just a moment. Ooh. Hey, Polly. I feel like I should call you Polygon instead. I don't know if Polly is like maybe too short. Oh, okay. There's a Poly. A Polygon. I want to show you this. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so I have my door. I can go call break. So obviously there's no no real visuals to say that it's still broken, but like, hey, I mean, it works. Yeah, and then we'll just replace the model each time. And then yeah, I wonder if we can just, if the model is like crimped up enough on these side pieces, if we can just leave it like open like that, like it'll just kind of look broken enough, right? And then I don't have to like fiddle around with where they're positioned or anything. It'll just be pretty nice there. A little bit of Z fighting there. I think this floor is coming out too far. Yeah.
The doggo is sad for some reason. Why are you sad, Mini Girl?
You want some more treats? Probably. Yeah. Yeah, because even at, yeah, the distance, you're probably not going to notice any of that. I can do that. I've done it once. Could even go to that one, copy it, and then just modify it a bit. This thing. Particle system sparkle. Let's just throw that in prefab somewhere. I don't know. Okay. And then I can go back to this scene. Is it loading? No. Okay. Then we're gonna go what am I? The prefab world. This. So I want to edit. I'll grab some sparkle in here. I feel like coming from the top would make more sense, and then aim down probably. I did just give the doggo treats. Here, here's some more.
Come on, off you go. You can do it. Watch it. Watch out.
Come here. This way. Come on.
There we go.
You can, oh, maybe. Go. Something like that. I could probably make the, in this case, the shape be a box that, yeah, from the volume. Actually, is there a line? An edge? Where? The edge is a little confusing. Maybe rectangle. I'll do rectangle. That I can understand. Okay. Scale 1, 1, 1. So that's 2? Yeah. And then maybe a little bit thinner though. 9.3. Or is this? Yeah. I think that works. Now the thing is, I need to only set it active if the door is obviously destroyed. So the initial state is off, and then the door break will set it active, and I need the persistent state to track it as well. Okay, save. Right, okay. Ooh, new door. Okay. So let's download that. Save. Downloads. I should probably just delete the old ones. This one was just now. Okay. I need to go. Let's take a little look-sees. Okay. So again, I guess got to do the whole 100, and then line, and then back to 1. Right, okay. I was like, why did this one just disappear? But that's because I deleted the old one. So it's just early. You need to go back to Mama? Is that what you're whining about? You're missing your Mama, dearest? Probably hungry, I would assume. I'm gonna just send her back to the Mama. Yeah, maybe Mama will eat it. All right. So, door text. Nope, she's whining at my door. What do you want? Look, if you want more treats, come on. Yeah, all right. Happy go. Job. I think I just need to feed them now in the morning earlier. You guys are getting up earlier. I think they just like start to think about food a little bit sooner than they used to. This was 1.5. This was 0.3. Ooh, looks good on this side at least. Let's see. And then this was cube 8, I think, was the other one that I needed to spot. Yeah, vets are not cheap. Okay, and then I think you said the I can't remember if you said this one would be fixed or not. Or is it the other door? It's this door, right? Sign lines. So warp. The other side, it's probably just because for this side I borked up the mesh. Okay. Sign lines. I wonder if I could just like tweak this one so that it's Z is like. I don't know what. Why is that the Z? Is this the one that I care about then? I like this. Yeah. I know you're talking about something else, probably. And to me, that like this is like the only thing that like bothers me is that it's not working right. Bottom. Oh, I see. You're talking about this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't think at a glance that's too noticeable. One second. I'm even gonna let the dog out again though. Want to go to Mama? Sure, yeah. I think I sent you the lines one though, right? I can. I think because the lines is in that first image that I sent you, I believe. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a now thing for sure. And honestly, whichever way we can make this like break in some way is also cool with me. Don't see it when I apply it, so it must be something else. Oh, they. how like this image is there. Not doing anything funky here, right? No, this one's just a simple material. It's obviously going to be base white, but may also need to be coming in early. I see. Yes, my wife will let me know. The got a hunt for our early rising. This is troublesome indeed. All right. Okay, I'll wrap it up then. Okay, so just do maybe close in adding a little bit more here. I wonder if I should be. I can add that there. I'm gonna like make a different one here in my board. How do I add one? Am I not logged? I am logged in. Yeah, okay. I don't know why this does not work very well on the computer. So I guess I'll just do it on my phone. Add a card. And so the thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be the door breaking mechanic, and then in that I can open it and look at it while I change it. I'm gonna add a checklist. So things I want to be doing next are I guess adding more visuals to door breaking. I need to have an like an instant door break, and this is for monster initial smash. What I'll call it. I guess that's probably fine for now. But I definitely won't have time to do in this 5 minutes left. The only thing I do want to check is that the I want to check if the particle systems show up and if when I save the door is still broken. That's the main thing I think I need to check. Okay, so where am I? Whoa. Oh, okay. Permission door break. So then go break door. Okay, the particle system as is a little tacky. I feel like part of the problem All right, so part of the problem for this version of it is that I made it like do in like little bursts. But I think I probably only ever want like one or two, maybe at most. Yeah, but maybe even just one. And I have like another one that also has a 0.5 probability that has like a 0.3% chance of happening. This should be a constant. So constant and then constant 1. Ooh, not 130. Infinite. I feel like the probability is now too high, so let's go like 0.3, 0.3. Then let's just look at it like in this view. Where even is it though? It's over here. Hey, there's this window that opened. Or is it here? This. Okay, now I can adjust it. I basically want to make it. I feel like. Can I make a custom one? No. Okay. Why am I not able to? Okay, now I can drag. Okay, so I want it to like start at 50%. I'm gonna add a key where it's gonna explode out, and then it goes lower. I don't know. I think it's maybe more realistic. But who am I to know? Start size 1. I don't know, maybe just a little bit smaller than that. And then what this ribbon looks like. I don't see anything there. It's good enough for now. It's noise. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this component. I'm gonna go out of play mode, and then I'm gonna go ever so quickly. Prefab world here, and then sparkle base component values. Okay, so then save that, and then we're gonna go back here. We're gonna go play, and then we're just going to verify the saving aspect. I forgot to do that, and that's when we're gonna end. Okay, load game. Alrighty. So looking at the store, Yeah. Alright, I'm coming. Trying to make sure that this actually does work. Come on, don't lag for like a minute on this stupid thing. I don't understand why. Okay. Come on, game. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Throw break. Alright, you know what? Fine. I'm just gonna do that tomorrow. I will add a note into here. Yeah, my door breaking mechanic. I just need to add verify save works. Okay, done. We'll do that. I gotta get going though. So thanks again for everyone for joining in for Polygon and for MMOA for jumping in as well. And then at the very, very beginning, AK and what was his name? Button Mash Dev. Thanks for all for joining. For my wife, I will see you guys next time. See ya.